All right, everyone. Welcome back to Dreamhack Anaheim 2020. We are here for the Tekken 7 action. You are joined with me, MYK, and Repal Parbu.
Also known as Rip. How you guys doing out there? We got top 16 going to be winding our way down to the top 8 here. We had over 64 entries, I should say. I don't really remember the total number that we ended up with. But, you know, some special guests from out of town showed up for this tournament as well.
We are in the SoCal region area, but we had some outer-towners. Like Arizona came heavy, apparently. So we'll see. I'm not too sure on the results. All I know is that we have a match coming underway, and I already see one of our SoCal boys up there.
Which one is it?
Armaku.
Armaku. We've seen him use a couple characters, right? He's one of those guys who always goes to tournaments and he switches characters. He's like, I'm going to start off with my Kazuya, then I'm going to bring in my Bob.
That's definitely the game plan.
And it's like, if I lose, you know, then I got another one for you.
Yeah. They both have the hell sweeps, the lows, the big lows. Yeah.
Which one do you think of his is better, though, Kazuya or Bob?
That's a tough.
I feel like that's tough for him to decide because he can't decide either.
We shall see, though. We shall see. Yeah, that is the formula that he goes with. He does switch out one character. He has 2 characters in tournament. He switches one over as soon as he loses the first game. But I'm not too familiar with his opponent. These guys are tournament veterans as I see them desyncing the controllers. That's what I love to see.
It's so important, right?
Oh, my
No one wants their match paused.
Yeah, interrupted by a home button. It's 2020. It's 2020.
All right, so Armaku, I expect we're going to see Kazuya first.
I think so.
And if we don't, I think we're going to see Bob first.
It's either one or the other. It's a
third
50-50.
character.
You know, for the longest time, I thought he was an Armor King player because of his
Armaku?
name. Yeah.
That makes way more sense, actually. Armaku, the Bob, and Kazuya. Maybe that's kind of right? Maybe the Ka is for... Oh, and it's a Ku, isn't it? Yeah, I give up.
I don't know either. I don't know either. All right, both these guys setting up their buttons. Get their button binds ready.
It's Bob.
Ooh, it is the Bob. You know, Bob kind of slept on ever since Tekken 6, but Bob is still a very strong character as we see players like Olson in the TWT doing work with him, and also at Evil Japan earlier this year.
Yeah, I feel like when Bob came out in Tekken 7, you know, he was a little underused. People were like, oh, he's not as good as he used to be. But I feel like in the last couple patches, whatever's changed about him, people seem to really like him again.
Yeah, he's got a couple nice buffs, like while standing 4. He got chunky damage off of that. That was one of his weaknesses. And all the other strengths that carried over from all the other games, like his jab range, phenomenal. His whiff punish game with the headbutt belly is amazing, you know?
It's always been. And, yeah, the power crushes now, too, and the extensions, the mix-up out of the
that
headbutt.
That is the Tekken 7 juice now. That power crush. Yeah, hopefully we'll see some of those here. Oh, but his opponent picked Leroy.
Who?
Leroy Smith.
Oh, what a cute little dog. His eyes are looking in every direction.
Take out the drag. Now, round 1.
All righty, game 1. Goichi. Ooh, back one started off.
All right. I am familiar with Goichi.
From Internet Play or?
Internet Play, and also I believe he was in the Red Bull Conquest Finals last year.
Okay. Wow, that was a good attempt.
Zafina before.
Yeah, he hovered on Zafina before he picked Leroy here. Nice block for Armaku. Doesn't get the crush. Smart, simple play from Goichi gets the first round.
Yeah, very simple, very solid. All control. Just kind of gauging his opponent right now.
Yeah, and Leroy is one of those characters, you know, obviously, you know, very controversial, had a lot of changes. But, I mean, they had an entire patch just for this one character, right?
Right.
They accelerated the patch. It's out now. That's just, oh, boy.
My goodness. Big dropped opportunity. You know, Bob actually can launch that move. Bob does have trouble launching opponent's moves, but that is
not
one
that
of
one.
moves.
Rage one out for Armaku.
Oh, I think that was a messed up health super 10.
Give him a second to warming it up. Playing on stage. Oh, yeah.
That frustration, you know, missed the first one on execution, do it again.
What do you call that? Is that like a rookie mistake almost?
Yeah, rookie. Big mistake is what it is. Ooh, getting caught by the string. Third
ground
hit.
punch too?
Doesn't go for it all.
Yeah, that was curious.
Ooh, that is a new change. Counter
That's
at 4 4
huge. Is it safe on block?
Yeah, and
That's
low
cheap.
crushes. Ooh.
All right, there we go. They're warmed up now.
Oh, my goodness. Showing him all the Hermit one-stance tricks. Oh,
Dude.
one too many hell sweeps, though.
Yeah, 3 rounds straight Goichi there. And I mean, yeah, like, those hell sweeps were very predictable. You called it out the first missed one, then he went right back to it.
Right. That's
run it
such
back
a
again.
good common tell, right? And it's like a sign of frustration. And especially if your opponent recognizes that, it's like, oh, what's the most common move that comes out if they mistakenly do it on mistake?
Right.
Down, forward, forward. Big tell, big tell.
And then, of course, the character switch from Armaku going over to Kazuya now. This is winner bracket action.
But, indirect buff to Leroy getting the Dragon's Nest stage.
Oh, my goodness.
We're definitely going to hear that song.
This is awesome.
That was honestly my biggest fear about all the Leroy nerfs is like maybe we're never going to see enough Leroys to get him on this stage with that song.
How do you feel overall about the changes they made to the character? Do you think it's enough? Do you think he's still a top character?
Oh, he's still a top character for sure.
Okay, that's what I feel about
12 frame, counter hit, mid. That's all I need to say.
Yeah, just that. I think his down forward 1 simple tool still -1. Down forward 1-1 also -1.
I can't believe those are unchanged, honestly.
Yeah, and even like the big change they had like with his down 1+2, it's not a counter at launch anymore. Still has a counter knockdown, still has damage follow-up. But the big thing about it is that it still kept all of its other properties in terms of range and being safe on block, etc.
Right.
So it's still a really good tool in general.
Yeah, just not as abusable as before. No longer 0 on block, but oh my goodness, there it is.
Day 1 frame trap.
Oh, it doesn't stay ducking for the string. That is one of the things that you have to do against Leroy.
Yeah, exactly. I still don't do it.
Yeah, down 3-2, you have to stay ducking for the high. Armaku trying to open him up. Bunch of mids this game.
Man, look at it. Do you see the setup there? The down forward 1-1 into back 1?
Yeah, it's dirty, man.
It's only -1.
Yeah. Ooh, big whip punch opportunity. Goes for a mix instead. Drops the whole combo.
Look at the Hermit. He's scared. Oh, God. That was a great choice. It's like, you want to parry mix up me here? I'm going to slow down my attack for you.
Yeah, that's the Ultra Instinct. You can't hit me low or mid or high.
Got him ducking. Okay, Armaku bringing it back together now.
Combo City, yes, sir. A lot more mids from Armaku. A little hesitant on the hell sweep, and the one he did got blocked anyways. Punish. Oh, my goodness.
Ooh. Damn, he's blocking it. He's blocking low at the end of like every round. Armaku keeps going low with either hell sweeps, low pokes, etc. So now, as you can see, he's in trouble. Set point.
Armaku's going to need a little something. Nice punish there on the Hermit 1+2. Ultimate takedown. Interesting choice. Oh.
Adjuster.
Buster. something young Buster.
You like mixed up all the syllables.
I know. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, no.
Girl. This could be really close. One more mix away.
Kane. Damn!
Big chunk of damage on the raise drive.
The
Wow!
boot. And there you go. Finally going mid-end of the round. Catches him ducking. Armaku on the board. Is it too late, though?
Yeah, he's going to need a little bit more. A little bit more. I want to see some other tools from Armaku. Finally catching him ducking now. The fear has been installed. But Goichi just chipping away with a couple pokes here and there. A lot of low pokes, checking the ankles. No punish on the 1-2-4. That one is punishable.
Oh, gosh. It's so close to Armaku.
Getting him with the tricks. Nice stuff from Goichi. All the transitions for the Hermit 1 parry. He got them all with it. But
So, I mean, so that's Hermit 1?
Hermit 1 has a built-in punch parry.
Wow, that's cheating. How fast is the parry, do you know?
I'm not sure.
After Hermit
But
sets
you
once,
can't jab. You can't jab after that.
So he could do...
Down forward 1-4, and then you do jab, and then it parries. Yeah, even 13,
That's a good frame
15,
trap.
everything, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's obviously very effective. Goichi getting the W here over Armaku, but that was winner side of the bracket. Armaku not out of it just yet. Yep. But I think if he goes back and he watches that set, he'll learn a lot of little things, right?
Right.
Like, especially the end-around situations there.
Right.
Critical.
Yeah. And then the way he was implementing his 50-50s. You know, you already installed the fear of the hell sweep early on.
Right.
He was ducking like crazy. Do some
Where's the
4-4-3s with Kazuya. Do some mids.
And he caught him with the 4-4-3, right? He caught him with 4-4-3. The side step, what was the side step? Long
side
range,
step 3, yep.
Yeah, side step 3, right? Yeah, so he caught him with a lot of things. He just not enough. Not enough of the mids.
Yeah, and also the combo conversions weren't too optimal either. So, yeah, he definitely left a lot of damage on the table when he got the openings, too. So.
All right. Well, looks like coming up next, we got Sukin User going up there. He's been putting a lot of work with Lei lately, but he's also got such a big roster of characters now. I'd never know who he's going to pick.
He's been putting more and more, you know. Like, usually I saw Sukin as playing maybe 2 characters, like Lei and Eliza, right?
Right.
And maybe a 3rd here and there. But now he's like on to like 5 or 6, maybe 7.
Yeah, I saw it Wednesday Night Fights. He brought out Julia.
Leroy.
You know. Oh, his Leroy is pretty good, too.
Yeah, his Leroy's good. Shaheen, our
Ugh.
favorite.
Ugh.
He's doing it on purpose.
No, he's not. I just said taunt us?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Well, it's the Lei Wulong coming out here. He looks focused, man.
Ooh, this is a classic Chinese martial arts flick. It's Lei Wulong versus Fang.
Okay, okay.
Let's go.
Fang Lei. This should be an interesting match. And the thing about Sukin's Lei, obviously, you know, Tekken 7, Lei came out pretty late into the game. But, you know, it's the same thing that happens with every character that gets added, though. It's like a legacy character. It was like, oh, man, he's too much of the same, yada, yada. And then, like, just give him, like, a couple months. All of a sudden, it's like, oh, what's all this new stuff? I didn't know about it.
I know, right? I think Sukin was definitely on that boat for a little while, but now he's seen the light. He's seeing more of the Tekken 7 juice for Lei.
Yeah, exactly. Tekken 7 Lei in full effect now for Sukin.
All right, VMGF and Sukin both picking the last preset customization, the shiniest of the shiny. Wow. Side roll into play dead. That was beautiful. Picking him up. Big combo opportunity here. Small punish on the Crane 4. I believe that is launch punishable.
Crane 4?
Yeah. It's a really risky low. Oh, backswing blow. Ha! Oh my God. How did he do that?
He's not dead, though.
Nice patience from Sukin, letting him expend the rage.
Oh my,
what a low gosh! Wow.
That was clutch. I mean, this is going to be a hard match. You can tell right away that VMGF has some experience against this character. No duck there, though.
Exactly. Sukin's definitely taking notes. He's getting some data. Wow, the ha-ha step, going back turn just to gain some space. Razor Rust catches him.
Yeah, the mid that time at the end of it for the wall spat. Not much damage out of it. Ouch.
What the?
Yeah, right? Like, why did he do that? And why did it work?
Some of Sukin's choices lately are blowing my mind, but they're good.
No, they're great. That's what's confusing about Sukin, right? He makes these, like, amazing decisions, and then he does the decisions, you're like, what?
Yeah, what? Yeah.
Shaheen?
Sometimes it do be like that. For every step ahead, you do take 2 steps back.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
You know what I mean? How did he win that round? He stole it. He stole it.
Dude, Sukin hasn't ever done that sequence ever like that.
And that's what's fun to watch about him, right? Especially with a character like Lei, so many stances, so many options.
He seems like he's been freestyling a little bit more, and it's
better.
A good freestyle,
yeah.
too. Not like a dumb freestyle.
Yeah, it's not like an autopilot freestyle.
Exactly, yeah. Not a flowcharty freestyle. Sukin definitely, he's setting him up. He's cooking up with something.
This is why it's nice to see character loyalists out there, right? You don't think so?
I'm not all about that.
Well, this explains a lot, Mike.
Beautiful conversion there, though, from VMGF. Wow, off the blue shoulder. Perfect resplat combo.
Yeah, Sukin definitely testing the waters here. Seeing what VMGF is familiar with.
Show him all the dance, the mating dance. This is the Lei mating dance. Show him all the animals.
Which one's this?
It's a tiger.
Was that your tiger noise?
No, that's definitely not a tiger noise.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness.
All day.
This is just my butt to your face. Look at my booty.
And that was a recent change, right? Tekken 7 only, the back turn down 1, now low parryable. Caught him trying to step.
Yeah.
Crowd comes alive here for VMGF. He's going to take it to the next
Double wall splat. Beautiful.
He's not Leroy.
Wow, the unscaled did it.
What? Oh, my God.
He was stuck in stance. He had to do something.
Final round, game 1.
Oh, my goodness. Both these guys putting up a fight. Sukin with the patience, though. Finding an opening first. The conversion, no, sir. All right, back to the neutral space. Oh, nice whip punch with the standing 3.
What if you wanted forward 3?
Oh, my.
Crazy.
How did he manipulate his character on the floor like that?
That bottom. Oh,
my goodness.
it's close. Anyone's game.
Super close.
Pressure.
Plus frames, gets the mid.
Not dead.
Oh, that's
Beautiful
a punish.
punish.
What's going to happen? Oh, my my God!
He got him!
Oh my God! Using the up forward 2 with the huge built-in sidestep left to avoid the Razor Rush.
Slow-mo finish to kick off game 1. I knew it was going to be close right for the first
That
round.
was a beautiful set. Wow.
And right back in with Sukin. Instant rematch.
Dude, Sukin, I don't know. Does he have the triple, double wall break combos? Because VMGF definitely does.
Okay, tons of damage. Sukin, I mean, I feel like it was close. He had the 2-round lead. VMGF brought it all the way back. But the thing about VMGF, he's very solid, right? You can tell.
Yeah, like right here, Sukin, when he tries to get a little tricky, VMGF has a shoulder ready for him.
Wow.
Oh my God, a little too tricky.
Nice patience for Sukin. Back to the wall. Razor Rush mix-up, and another one to close out the first round.
I like how he faked out the last hit where he could go low or mid. And then,
Just did it again.
VMGF, yeah.
He hesitated to see the mix-up.
Yeah, he looked like he was low buffering. Okay, but here we go. VMGF has really been a scientist, man. Like threading, like a doctor, dude. Threading the needle with the shoulders. Another shoulder there after the back one. Here's the pickup. Double 1-3 shoulder again.
And the mid. Man, this is back and forth. 1 round each here. Game 2, VMGF trying to close out Sukin 2-0.
Yeah, this is very scary. Both these guys definitely want to stay on the winner's side. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, he did. He didn't believe. You gotta believe it. Oh, dude, look at this.
Shoulders. He believes in his shoulders. And another counter. Sukin's in big trouble. Big trouble. That'll be it. Set point for VMGF.
Sukin is in trouble. I don't know if he has to speed it up or slow it down.
He's got to change his gas pedal.
Yeah. Change the clutch and everything. I don't even like this car no more. Driving off a bridge into a river.
Just electric.
Oh.
Side step 4.
My God.
I love it.
Off the maximum delay off the side step as well. He's cooking it up.
Oh, the mix-up. That's
so
enough.
Tricky.
It's enough.
VMGF.
The mix-up on the handshake and everything, but man, VMGF gets him. 2-0. Beautiful fang play there. So solid.
Yeah, I was actually really impressed with his
Me too.
play.
Very nicely done. VMGF gets it done. I think that actually takes him into the winner's side of top 8.
Beautiful. Qualifying himself for top 8 winner's side just to get that little extra cushion, you know. The worst he can do tomorrow, even if he goes 0-2 tomorrow, it's like 5th.
5th, yeah, that's a fantastic finish.
Nice. Yeah, that's nice, no matter
Nicely
what.
done, VMGF.
I'm sure he wants to go a little bit farther, but wow, I was really impressed of all those shoulder placements. Like, he never got one blocked.
Exactly. Yeah, the shoulder placements, the counter of course forward ones, those are all fantastic as well. The back ones, counter hitting.
Yeah,
and that final
even
game.
when Sukin was doing the mating dance and all the stand stuff, you know, it's just like, I'm just going to stand here, let you flail your arms, and then boom, shoulder.
You know, when I look back at that set now and I'm thinking about it, Sukin just rushed right back into that rematch.
Right.
And I just wonder if like you mentioned, maybe he should have picked a different stage. The stage didn't actually play a factor
at all,
so it wasn't a big deal. It's not like VMGF got all the walls the second game or anything, right?
Exactly.
So that kind of worked out in his favor. He still had a wall stage, so it was fine. But maybe just even rushing into it.
Yeah, just go. And sometimes that, you know, we always preach this so much, guys. It's part of the rules. You could go to, you know, stage select, and also part of the TWT rules has been that you can pick the stage after you lose the first game.
That's true.
So
That's very
usually,
true.
You know, even if you're going back to the same stage, just go to the stage select anyways, or go to character select anyways. Pick the same character, just burn 30 seconds, a minute, you know, recollect yourself.
Now this is an interesting match. Rixta versus Run It Black. The thing that's interesting to me about this is that, first of all, Rixta hasn't been playing Tekken in like a year. You know, he's been playing Monster Hunter.
Dang.
But even more interesting, actually, is that he's been using Ganryu now, right? I mean, we've known him as a Sakuma player for the last few years in Tekken 7.
Yeah, Ganryu hasn't come into the game until very late into the game, Season 3, like one of the newest characters, actually. So, you know, it was Ricky's old main for the longest time, but he was rocking Akuma for the meantime. But now that his old main is back, we'll see how he does up against Run It Black.
And Run It Black, you know, you see him here with Leroy, formerly a Jin main. I don't know what he considers his main anymore. But, you know, Leroy is so good when he came out. The Run It Black called it out. He said, you know, Namco always leaves characters too good for too long. Just look at Akuma, look at Geese, etc. So I'm going to pick Leroy, and I'm going to go in with him.
That's a good bet. You know,
so far, so good, right?
Oh, got him with the backswing blow. That's a 50-50.
But this is what I was talking about that I thought was going to be the most interesting. Run It Black doesn't have much Ganryu experience.
Right. Even from the older games.
Exactly. But Leroy punished that.
Oh,
What the hell? That was a Monster Hunter
That
punish.
was definitely a Monster Hunter punish. What was that? He could have just won.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, it's a cane. It's minus now. Okay, he knows.
He knows. Does he know?
Oh,
hey, that's launch punishable.
Man.
Whoa. Oh, he ducked it too.
Oh, he made it so hard. He made it 3 times harder than it needed to be.
Oh, man. That was good.
So scary, right?
Forward 3 from Leroy, no longer a homing attack.
Yeah.
They've like tried to really kill that move for some reason, as if that was like the biggest issue.
I know. That definitely was not. Wow, nice conversion from Rixta here. Gonna be a nice wall carry. Gets it. Doesn't quite get the jabs though.
I'm gonna be no strip Damas here. Rixta wins the first game, beats him up, and then the Jin comes out.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Dude, Running Black took off the headset. He took off the headset. He did not like that.
I mean,
He's upset.
It's not. He got stepped on.
How did you get hit by 4-4? I would be upset
How did
too.
Rixta do 4-4? What was he trying to do? I don't know.
No longer plus, but Ricky's still going for a side step. After
Wall here too.
Yeah, not gonna break quite. Yeah, it is punishable. Didn't quite get it. Parry this.
It was a good choice from Rixta there, actually. Headbutt.
Big counter hit.
Whoa. Scoop.
Not quite close enough to the wall. That was a punish.
Nice block. Double rage.
Oh, nice block from Ricky, expending Running Black's rage.
Get it out of here.
No round, Brown. 3 rounds straight.
Yeah, he just gets in his face. Sumo stance on him.
Dang, never skipped a beat in Tekken.
Yo, that monster, that Running Black, it's getting hunted.
It's definitely getting hit. Running Black adjusting the monitor.
Adjusting the monitor, taking the headsets off, putting them back on, taking them off again.
Stuff, man. Ricky readjusting.
He should have put out his measuring tape.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
My
We need to borrow Tokyo's measuring tape.
Oh, man. What character do you pick?
I'm not sure.
We got no walls, though.
I did not see the character select. I'm going to guess it's Jin, though. It's definitely going to be
You think
Jin.
so?
I think so.
Maybe just went to take some time and get a wall. Or no walls. I don't know. No, it's Jin. Okay.
It is Jin. I'm guessing this is the true main.
And I think, he got fairly lucky. I think Ganryu is really good at the wall. So
Yeah.
I think that,
Dumps damage on the wall.
it's crazy. And just the pressure even. Just,
Yeah,
like
scary.
everything else, right? So we'll see how this goes. This should be interesting.
Yeah, again, we'll see if Running Black's Jin is ready for Irixa's Ganryu now.
Ganryu, though.
Yeah, Ricky's been playing this character for 10 years. Oh, no break.
Which is funny because he had just hit 1+2.
Ooh, nice whip punish with
What
the
did Running
lost.
Black mean to do there, though? He couldn't have met it from that range.
Yeah, I think he was trying to do a Weibo forward 4, but got the forward 4 on accident.
I see. Oh, God.
What the standing
That's a little
3?
bad.
Shades of Bronson Tran? That is a Bronson Tran move. What the? Oh, my God.
Dude, that is so
I
far.
like this control from Ricky.
the hell?
Just stand jab forward 2, a shove, real safe compact play.
Wow.
Getting the punish off the panic hop kick.
And that, first of all, the panic hop kick, uncharacteristic for Running Black.
Yeah, he's
very
really
odd choice
frustrated. Wow, we're punishing the down jab. Probably a missed electric.
Yeah,
The
off axis
Harada
combo.
screwing the game up.
Yo, the parry!
Oh, nice.
What?
Staying down to get sent to the floor instead of back turn hug. Oh, Running Black, kind of like sticky inputs right now on One Piece side.
Oh, doesn't matter. Oh, doesn't get the combo! Good punish.
Whoa,
The spring up.
how did that hit?
He's alive? Oh, my.
What a challenge. Oh, no low parry off the jab low. Dang.
That was a good solid finish there, Running Black. Bringing out the trickery.
Yeah, Running Black definitely slowing it down now. He's recognizing that Rixta gained a lot of momentum off that. Ooh, that was a beautiful side step right.
Yeah, his steps have been so on point.
Yeah. Should still play Monster Hunter, man. You gotta play Monster Hunter to get good at Tekken.
Wow!
What? Ganryu actually has a special down back, which creates a little bit more space for him. That was sick. Made that whiff. Oh,
Yeah, the
LLRK.
And the rage drive after knocking me enough damage here. The slide!
Oh my God!
What the hell? Are you kidding me?
Are you
kidding me?
Damn, block him on two.
That was crazy.
That was
point.
a crazy sequence.
I thought for sure the slide was going to hit him when he landed or something, too.
Oh, my goodness.
Electric from Running Black, though.
You know, Running Black has been the strongest here in SoCal consistently at our locals, but today, Ricky, Monster Hunter World Ricky.
It's not over. It's not over at all.
Definitely not. Oh, my God, 4-4 again? He hasn't played against Ganryu, man.
The second hit is so weird. Why does he keep using it?
Oh, my God, the high crush on the forward
3 in a row?
Oh, I love it. Oh! What? Ricky's on fire.
I mean, Ganryu's on fire right now. Oh, the mix-up.
Oh, my God.
You better adjust that monitor again. Damn. Ganryu?
No games at all from Running Black.
I mean, that was a shock. I mean, who expected Richter to do that well with Ganryu? Against Running Black's Leroy and Jin.
We needed Rickster to come back this whole time.
I mean, look, this is why you need to take a break from the game sometimes, you know?
It's important. A very good point. Very good point. You know, clear your mind up. You know, sometimes you're thinking about all these numbers, frame data, situations and stuff. Sometimes you just got to be like, bloop, throw it all out the door, and I'm just going to hit buttons when they come in, you know?
But it's also like, you know, it refreshes your mind. Yeah. You know, your autopilot, like, you get stuck in those habits that you've been doing for so long. Right. And then you take, like, 3 weeks off, you do something else with your life.
Do the autopilot.
Right. Yeah. And then you come back and like, oh, what was I supposed to do? How does this character work? My character, you know, I can do these tools,
you're
right?
relearning how to, you know, like not driving for like a year or 5 years or something. It's like, it feels weird getting behind the wheel again.
Right.
It's just like, but I know this. I know this, but, you know, you add a little bit more flair this time.
Right. And a lot of times, too, even like defensive stuff, right, where you're like, oh, I know I'm supposed to do this, and then you haven't played for like 3 weeks or 4 weeks. You come back, you're like, oh, yeah, I'm supposed to step right on this thing, you know, and then you just do it.
Yeah, your memory comes back. Yeah, it definitely re-clears the mind out just so that you can start fresh again. Sometimes you need a break. Sometimes stepping away, playing another game is great. Hanging out with friends, you know, going do all that stuff.
And let's make no mistake, this is the off season for Tekken 7, right? I mean, it's the Tekken World Tour that everyone's been looking forward to lately. Starts in April.
The tour just got
ended in December. Yeah, exactly. You know, just in Japan yesterday or something. I don't know.
That is crazy, dude.
So yeah, I mean, obviously the tour is not here yet, but DreamHack's here. We got some off season action. Got some players traveling out from Arizona.
Yeah, this is actually really sick. You know, the scene has not slowed down one bit.
Yo, let me tell you about this guy, though. Springtrap on the left side of your screen there. Old school wall player, super old school. I'm talking like 2005 when I first met him.
I thought he was a newer player because I've been playing him online for like the last year and stuff.
Back in the Tekken Zaibatsu days when I was learning how to play martial law, like the forum post from him, Fernando the Game, etc.
He was around for that long.
Yeah, he's before me probably competitively.
Wow.
Super old school player, but you know he took a break during Tag 2. I think he played a lot of Eddie and Christie for a while. So you know he moved to some capoeira, but now Tekken 7 he's back to martial law. I don't even think in Tekken 7 he started with law. I think it's more of a recent change, like season 2 or something.
Yeah, I mean every time I played him online, it was either a big character like Jack or Gigas or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
But
well,
also,
here we go.
We got Will Get Paid here. He's been grinding the last several years, you know, just with the game and, you know, trying to acquire as much knowledge about the game as possible, just really trying to level up.
Magic 4 here from Springtrap.
Ooh, I like that wall carry.
Yeah, we're familiar with this matchup.
A little bit. We definitely played this matchup a lot. Woo, beautiful.
That was good. Oh, he had it,
the trade. If Springtrap was just one frame faster.
Right?
Literally. Oh, no punish at all on the wall 72. Just look at it. Got a flow. Beautiful conversion. Off the 1, 2, 3, right in between the 3.
Yeah, that's a hard thing to do. Wow, beautiful. 1, 2, 3 again off the backdash this time.
Ooh. A lot of weaves working out for Will Get Paid. Right weave, left weave, everything.
What a block.
Yeah, Springtrap.
Damn, girl. Oh, he messed up the 4 up 3.
No. Too much Gigas and Jack. Nice break from Will Get Paid. Just chipping away with the down 2-1. Save pressure.
A lot of down 2. And you can see every time after he blocked that while standing 4, he just ducks.
Nice punish on the Dragon Cannon there. Very risky move. Maybe it was a missed input for the throw. Very common thing for Law.
Yeah, I would still like to see, the punch parry. I mean, obviously we've seen a lot of elbows out of Will Get Paid, but beautiful. Yikes.
Oh, man. Asking, you shall receive.
Wrong one. And he went for the mid that time off the DSS because Will Get Paid has been ducking. Not enough health there. And not even a wall behind him, right? It's such a risky attempt.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Might have wanted the grab. That happens a lot.
Input errors for him. Yeah, definitely.
It is. There were a lot of errors there for him, right? He dropped a combo. It was 4 up 3. But I think that one there was probably supposed to be the 4-4-3 plus 4 grab. Turns into 4-4-3. They fixed that for Lee, but they didn't fix that for Law.
I don't know.
It's the same. It's the same problem.
It really is the exact
It's literally the same problem.
And the other move is just a launch punishable move. No big deal, right?
Yeah. Oops. My bad.
And the throw is technically launch punishable if you duck it anyways, too. So it's like, whoops.
Yeah. I was going for the launch punishable option, but then you turn into an easier one to punish. Thank you. But here comes the Eddie. I mentioned, he did have a lot of capoeira characters that he was running. I guess characters, like, there was just really 2, but there was really only 1.
There was like 3 in tag 2. So
well, that's true. Yeah, I forgot about Tiger.
That's a lot. Add another boxer.
Nah, we're good.
Why?
Why?
I want another boxer. Female boxer. Let's go.
Oh, that could happen.
Female
Dude, a female MMA fighter would be sick, too.
That would be sick.
With a boxing background? Kickboxing background, maybe?
That would be so sick.
Counter.
Ooh.
Down 4-2.
All right, the combos are looking better this time for Springtrap. Maybe his Law was a little out of practice.
And everyone always says that too, right? Like, oh man, the Steve versus Law match is so hard. Law just punch parries everything.
No, it's not true.
That's what they always say though. Like, what'd you just parry more? Back 3-3, the wall's in the way. That was such a good block.
Yeah, clutch block. Ooh, no. Oh, the classic. Eddie standing 4. 12 frame mid. Not as quite as good as Leroy's.
I mean, what's the difference?
What are you trying to say?
Just saying. Seems about the same to me.
No counter launcher. God damn.
Safe on block. They seem the same.
Yeah, it seems valid.
Hey. Low parry combo here for Springtrap off the down 2. And that was the thing when he had Law a second ago, he was blocking a lot of the down 2-1 strings.
Right. Yeah, I got to see. Yeah, he's challenging now with the down 4-2s, getting a lot of counters for it, actually. Unscaled, yes, sir. Final mix, nice.
Yeah, it's funny because with Law, the down 4-2 traded, but all the counters he really was going for was 1-2-3s. Not really even that many Magic 4s, even though he hit a Magic 4 at the start of the game.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, missed the follow-up there. Ooh, almost had the backswing blow.
Scary.
The second hit saved his life for Will Get Paid.
Yeah, Will Get Paid. He's behind a round count here, but he's being so aggressive, gets caught.
Dude, the down 4-2s out of Springtrap, almost every single one has been a counter hit. Almost got a back row catch with L4-4 there. 10 count. Here we go. Sizing him up. Making a soup.
Making a soup?
Making a soup? Yeah.
Making a soup?
Oh, that's going to be it. Wow, what a quick turnaround with the Eddie pick.
Yeah, he put a lot of time into Eddie and Christie. I mean, I remember that. So I'm not surprised to see him doing better here with it. I feel like it might have started even in like Tekken 6.
Yeah, that's interesting. Steve ain't too bad against Eddie, but there's a couple moves that Steve has to be cautious about against Eddie, like 4-4-2, getting blocked. Eddie can launch that. And a lot of other things, too, like Steve's, all of his launchers are like back 2-4 punishable by Eddie, which does a chunk.
Yep.
But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not seeing too much out of Will Get Paid. He seems like he's having a struggle with the character matchup. Right?
Yeah, it's definitely just been, as you mentioned, the down 4-2 counters. He's been caught by so many of them. And Will Get Paid, he's been very aggressive, but, we haven't even really seen a lot of, like, relax out of Springtrap. I feel like he was still, like, in Law mode. He's still playing a stand-up character,
Yeah. And also, Will Get Paid, like, that is what's been getting him, man. The down 2-1s and all these low pokes are working out this game. Nice whip punish there. But every time he's been, overzealous with the down 2-1s, he's been getting counter hit down 4-2.
Rodeo, no.
Definitely has to pick his spots very carefully. 1+2 throw, follow up.
Side roll, rage mode now for Springtrap. What's he going to do with it? That would have been good earlier. Yeah, he hesitated just a little bit out of range.
Let him recover for the whip. Nice. Block and punish.
Could he have floated with while standing 1?
Not after that.
Okay.
Though. Yeah, so he knew. That's actually an old school Eddie beat against Steve.
Ah,
so,
interesting.
If you go for the while standing 1, you could slippery kicks. So,
cheating.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll get paid.
Ooh, launch, yes, sir.
Yeah.
That is what I said.
I mean, he had to test it, though, right? Because he hadn't tested it yet. Springtrap, though, ready for the punish.
And the way Springtrap set that up, too, he made him look like he was going to end up in relax, and he went for the 4-4-2 to hit him out of relax.
Gotcha.
Baited him. Ooh, back 12.
Power crush, too. Nicely done. Man, the side rolls out of Will Get Paid have been on point, too.
Yeah. Grounded, beautiful whip punish on the down forward, too. He could have optimized that combo a little bit more. Down back 3 by itself is still minus 15.
Yeah, I saw Springtrap there bouncing in his chair. It's tense, for sure.
Yeah, Springtrap definitely has figured out a couple things that works against Will Get Paid, but Will Get Paid also hasn't been overreaching on those down 2-1s. It's way less counter at this time.
Yeah, he definitely tightened up here. Delayed. That's going to go all the way to the wall.
I like this wall carry combo from Springtrap. The unscaled, beautiful combo. Get the float. Oh, you got baited.
And just like that, it is set point for Prime's Springtrap.
Woo. What a turnaround from picking Law. Gets the rodeo.
This time it connects. Now look at the post. Couple jabs.
Gets
him
a
before.
floater, but he drops it.
Oh, man. Can Will Get Paid bring this back?
Ooh, the rocket launcher catching airborne. Space control. Big whip. Ooh. Wow, that's usually not punishable, but the way that was weird. Sidestep 4 was blocked like
It was weirdly off axis there.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Challenging him. Beating him to the punch. This is so scary. Rodeo, nice break. Clutch
That would have been for the win.
As the red. Blue Sonic Fang expanded. Little premature, but it's okay.
Springtrap, one poke away from closing it out here. Will Get Paid. One poke away from staying in this game.
Both these guys.
He went for the low parry there. Oh, my God.
Double loop.
Final round. Will Get Paid versus Springtrap. This is loser bracket action, I believe.
Oh, my goodness. Loser of this goes home. That's it. And both these guys aren't from here.
Be a long ride home.
It's a very long ride home.
Hope they didn't drive together.
I hope they didn't plan on staying for the second day. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, could have got a little something better than that. What the?
The mix-up. Now's the time. Final round situation. He had it.
He did have it. Oh, my God.
It's not over just yet.
Trap.
He can make this happen.
Back against the wall, needs something.
He's got rage.
Will Get Paid, not trying to give it up that easily.
The 50-50.
Oh, the sidewall, is it going to matter? Yeah.
It's hella going to matter. No rage drive. Rage drive too far, too far.
What? Backdashes away. He tried to
Yo,
rage
it's
drive.
going to go down the wire.
Oh, it wins. It wins.
4. Unbelievable. Springtrap gets the victory. And that will be that for Will Get Paid. Nice effort. Close game. They're down to the wire.
They're both feeling that intensity. You know, Will Get Paid also played it so well, but
yeah, he did.
Wow.
That was a fun match to watch.
That was a great match.
Will Get Paid. He just smashed through the law, right?
I'm
and then
so sad to see
Eddie
him go home like that.
That was so fun. I mean, of course, a Steve player for you, right?
Yeah,
you know you
but
want one of those in top 8.
Man, he put up a good fight, though. But, you know,
Definitely.
What a great adjustment from Springtrap. Switching over to Eddie, realizing a couple things that second game. The down forward 2s were working out. He kept doing them. Almost every single one was a counter launcher. Wow, what an adjustment.
But then even the adjustment back when Will Get Paid for the third game, right? The down 4-2s weren't working anymore.
Exactly.
Everything tightened up, right? Less down 2-1s, etc. So nice adaptation for both players.
I loved it. Yeah, the adjustments from both were amazing.
And the rocket launch at the end of the fourth round.
And the final round, right?
Slow-mo for both of those rounds.
Springtrap had to make a comeback. He was like...
He has rage, and then the wall gets away. No rage on off the combo.
But I have to bet it on the low or the mid. If the low works out, the sidewall messes it up, but here we go. We have the bracket here for the top 8 bracket.
That was winner side.
Oh, you don't say. So Will Get Paid. We'll have another try, another attempt. That was the last match of the winner side, qualifying themselves into top 8. Beautiful stuff. Here we go. We
move on down.
We're on the loser side now of the tournament. We have Armaku. We just saw him a little earlier with the Bob and the Kazuya. But we also have Umbra, which she is from Arizona. And I believe she rocks Anna.
Ooh, okay. Man, Anna versus Bob?
Yeah.
Is this Tekken 7? It is Tekken 7.
Yeah,
it's definitely Season 3. We're definitely not in like Season 1 anymore. I'll tell you that.
We haven't seen these characters in a long time, it feels like.
Versus each other? you know, it's one of those matchups that you just never see.
Let me talk to you.
Yeah, it's definitely a rare matchup here.
Now, round
But here we go. Armaku going with his MO, rocking the Bob first.
Will we see the Kazuya is the question.
Will we have to? But Umbrowitch going to town.
Hey,
Taking it to
damn
him.
it. And Anna's so good now, right? Her combo's
Yeah.
off of that sweep right there. So much more consistent now. It keeps her closer on hit.
Oh, doesn't quite get the unscale. Does it too quick, but doesn't matter. 7 golden letters. Perfect.
Hella golden letters.
Ooh, gets the counter. Gets the guaranteed get up 3. Yes, sir. That's sweet.
Full crowd.
She's
down
already
4-2.
landed 3 of them.
Another one's coming. Yeah.
You know, the Spark version is actually, there's 2 versions of that sweep.
Okay.
If you do tilde 2-1, it gives you extra damage for no reason.
Does it give you more range too?
No, the range has been adjusted this version.
Okay.
Yeah.
It used to, right?
I'm not sure about that, yeah. It might be. Might be.
Well, right now, Armaku's in trouble. He's got a rage. That was on the side, but the Power Crush mix-up, this time not the low, right? We set him up the low 4 times during the first 2 rounds, and all of a sudden, boom, close it out with the mid.
Exactly. Gets the counter hit on the 3rd hit of the string. Combo conversion. He could have definitely got a lot more off of that.
I mean, it seems to be the issue with his Bob, right? Or just him in general
Yeah,
today.
a little more optimization on his combos when he gets the hits would definitely help him. Like here, again, gonna go with the same combo. You know, sometimes it's better to play it safe.
Right.
But 2 of those with the right combo,
It would have been over.
Yeah, it would have already been over.
But here we go, Armaku on the board now. And let's see if he goes to that string again, right? He's been hitting it a few times here. 3rd hit's been launching.
Let's see if we'll see some mixies. Ooh,
Oh, I love
showing Armaku the Chaos Judgment. Oh, just in case, again. Oh, wow, going for the spike for the 50-50 again.
I like that he's staying down for Oki too, right? Armaku, he's waiting. He's like, all right, if I just stay down, there won't be a mix. I'll just take the damage on the ground, don't have to deal with it.
Exactly. But that's the that's the convenient part about Anna. She has a mid that hits grounded from there too.
Yeah, I mean, you just take the damage as opposed to like taking the launch on
Exactly.
the
And the
guess round.
grounded damage is way less. Too.
Right.
And it's scaled even more.
Nice roll. Clutch
Hell
roll, hell
sweep.
sweep.
Oh, but the spring kick to check the second one. The Hell Sweep Vortex, just like Kazuya.
And you can see like Armaku, he was in that mode all of a sudden. As soon as he hit the first hell sweep, he's like, I got to get aggressive. I'm just going to go for the mix, right?
The Hell Sweep, yeah. Like, how many times am I going to do it before the mid?
Right, and even if it was a mix, like, you know he was going for a mix-up, so using a spring kick in that situation is just going to beat everything. It's like, well,
Yeah.
he wants to put me in his mix, so I was going to guess, boom.
You know, honestly, a good call-out from Umberwitch there.
I liked it.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, you got 1 health sweep, doesn't mean you're going to get a second one for free.
Right, and even if you punish me off this, it's not going to be huge damage.
Yeah, Bob can't launch for anything, man. He has a hard time launching. He does, Bob, you know, I thought Steve had a hard time launching at 17 frames, but Bob is the worst in the game at 18.
18, right? The hop kick?
The down back 1+2. The
How fast is the hop kick?
20.
Oh, my gosh.
Where everybody has traditionally a 15-frame launcher, yeah, Steve and Bob definitely suffer in that department.
Yeah, I mean, that's how things should be when you have, like, a jab that reaches across the world.
Yeah, I agree. For Bob, his jab's one of the best.
That's why they need to fix Kazumi's hop kick, you know, make it 20 frames.
And make Steve's jab like Bob's or Kazumi's.
Yeah.
Why is Kazumi's jab so amazing?
Can you imagine if Steve had that range, like with the 1-2-1?
Bro, I've been praying for that.
Gigas range?
Oh my gosh. He's a boxer. His jab should be good.
It's height dependent, man.
But like we said, here comes the Kazuya. No punish on the get up 4. Kazuya does get a back 1 too.
Oh, great punish. Oh, bruh.
Oh, the pressure. No punish on the string as well.
Oh, man. If that had been a low parry for him instead of just down block,
Right.
Armaku might have had a chance there, but Umberwitch looking good.
Yeah, Armaku kind of having trouble putting together some offense right now. Good adjustment there from Umberwitch. Recognized that she was on the left axis, so didn't go for the screw. Went for the spike right away. All right, back to the neutral game. Getting the plus one.
There's the
Big
block. And, you know, as a player who's, like, relying on 50-50 mix-ups now, that's kind of what you want sometimes. Like, okay, you blocked one. Now we can play the real game.
Yeah, now I've set you up. Now I know that fear is installed. But, you know, Armaku also playing that 50-50 game as well.
The strings. And Armaku, you know, he readjusted his chairs like, damn it. But here we go. Set point for Umberwitch. That was good Magic 4.
Yeah. What a good call out on timing from Umberwitch. He's really good at calling that out.
Uh-oh.
Caught him with a trooper roll. Should be the wall. Booty. Oh, the
Damn.
double booty? 2 planets?
Make it 3.
Oh my goodness. How many planets are there in this solar system?
Nicely
stuff.
done. Umbra Witch eliminates Armaku from the tournament.
Yeah, very clean, very controlled too, and you know all the recognition on every call out for Armaku. Every time he got a hit, a health sweep or anything, you're gonna go for another 50-50. Here's a spring kick.
Right.
Oh, you got a jab here. I'm gonna go magic 4. No 50-50 for you.
Yeah,
Very good
really looked familiar or comfortable in both of those matchups, right? And I love the establishing of the full crouch mix-up game right away, right from the very first round. It's like, boom, sweep, boom, sweep again. Third
and even
one.
the one he blocked, it was a little
It's too late too,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And that's the funny if you think about the story of Armaku in this tournament so far, right? It's just these like late adjustments, like he's ducking a lot, so now I should do the mid, but it's too late, you know.
Yeah.
Like you need faster adaptation for this. And this is one of those things where I feel like if you stick to a character, you can make the adjustments easier rather than when you switch a character, you're like, what am I supposed to do now with this guy?
Yeah,
like, what does he know? What does he not know?
Or maybe try Kazuya for the whole tournament, one tournament. Next time, maybe try Bob the whole tournament, all tournament, you know? And then,
Sure.
Or try like Bob for a month, you know? Just a solid month at your locals and just see how you do. Try Kazuya out and then just try sticking with one for
And
a
I
while.
feel like the strategy of like switching characters, it may work earlier in a tournament, but the deeper you get in a bracket against
Every
like players
match is
who
gonna
are
get
getting
harder.
harder and harder, like
Yeah.
it's harder for you yourself to adjust with your character when you're switching it.
Yeah, and what to do to make your adjustments. Yeah.
Right.
It's like, oh, shoot, am I thinking about Kazuya's moves? Am I thinking about Bob's moves right now?
But this is a SoCal Classic match coming up. We've got Weapon X going up against Sukin User.
Yeah, Weapon X has been rocking as Zafina again. He used to play
Zafina?
Yeah.
I thought he's been playing Leroy.
No, Zafina.
Really? Okay.
Zafina and Geese.
Wow. What the hell? He used to be a Nina player.
That's true.
And
There's
T4
no Nina
Jit.
players anymore.
There's no Nina players anymore.
Oh.
What happened to all the Ninas?
I don't know. It's kind of sad.
You know who wants the Nina back?
I know, Arslan
Arslan Ash.
He does.
Let's get Nina in here.
She's fine. I don't want to see Nina good.
I don't want to see her that good. Like
Yeah.
when Nina is ridiculously good, it's terrifying. It's hard to like. You think Leroy's bad right now? Wait till Nina gets good.
Dude, remember seeing stuff with like Oni practice in Tekken 6 and Tekken Tag 2? I was like, yeah, that character's pretty good. She's pretty good.
No, Nina's greatest. I mean, but that's kind of what I like about her. Obviously, she requires more work than other characters do.
She has
currently.
very unique execution for herself.
Very
too.
unique execution. So, but that's what's kind of nice when you get to see someone who does well in a tournament with her. You're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
'Cause
Look at
it
the
looks
potential.
beautiful,
Yeah, but
yeah.
it's like the potential's there, but it's not potential that anyone else can just pick up. It's kind of like a Kuma.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
yeah.
you
But
could be good at
nobody
the Kuma.
has that love for Nina anymore to put in
Well,
that.
we got like Victim of Ritual.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he does it. He does it.
There-
Yeah.
There's just very few.
yeah.
And we don't really get to see it in tournament as much.
What's wrong with Nina? Nina's still great. Yeah, I want to see
Is
it.
she great?
She's okay.
So you're going to switch to Nina now? You're talking about how character loyalty is not a big thing?
I'm not switching to Nina.
Come on, man. She's great, you said.
She's in my bottom 5 characters
You
played.
said she's great.
She's fine. she's viable enough. All right, here we go. Sukin hovering over Julia.
I mean, the thing with Sukin, too, like, he might actually pick it. You never know with this guy.
That's what I'm scared of sometimes.
I mean, who knows, man?
Never count Sukin out. He did make top 8 with Eliza before his character actually came back.
Yeah, you got to teach me some Zafina frame, dude. I still am punishing everything wrong with this character.
Yeah, Law's pretty good against
Is it down 4, the one that's like a counter launcher?
Oh, down 3.
Down 3?
13 to 15.
It's so annoying.
13 if she goes into stance, 15 if she doesn't.
Ugh.
But always should just do 13, yeah.
I feel like even like with Law, at least, the 13 frame puncher misses a lot on it. Like she's underneath it or like out of range a little bit.
I don't know. I think it should always hit, yeah. I think it should always hit. But all right,
Gotta
here we
hit the
go.
lamp.
Yeah. But here we go. Lei versus Zafina. Weapon X versus Sukin. Weapon X, used to play Zafina back in Tekken 6, so.
Is that right?
Yeah, he did. Wow, still ITS. Whoa.
What? Wait, maybe you didn't update his Smash GG. No, seriously, does ITS exist though?
Not that I know of.
I'm curious.
Whoa.
What do you think was going to happen?
I know. Oh, here we go. Tarantula stance.
What
They're both
the
going
hell?
into animal stances.
Oh, my
Mantis
God.
down versus back turn. Oh, my goodness. The stance gods.
Oh, get up off the ground.
Oh. What the?
Is he going to jump over the low?
So
I think that was kind of a good call. You know, if she had Dawn low out of the stance, I think the rage art would have worked there. So
yeah, I think
not a bad call.
Nice punish there. It's only a counter hit NCC.
Good. Great pick up there with the forward 3 on the whip.
Beautiful. Perfect wall carry. Yes, sir. Setting up the... Nobody's launching that.
Which one?
Crane 4.
Oh, Crane 4, yeah. It's scary, man.
Oh, nice challenge. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Making him stop from doing that back shenanigan.
A lot of people think Zafina is probably like one of the best characters in the game right now, too.
Yeah, definitely because of her movement. She has the best movement in the game, but you really have to be able to utilize it to have Zafina at max potential.
I feel like her stances just seem better than they were before. I don't know what it is about it, but you know, playing Arslan, I was like, first of all, his movement is ridiculous. He knows everything. He knows which way to step. But just in general, just trying to, like, if you don't know defensively how to play against a character, you're in big trouble.
Sukin getting the drunken throw there into the guaranteed while standing 3 at the wall. Pulls out that second round.
Down 3.
That move right there, minus 14.
Which one?
Mantis 2.
Okay.
She's actually super punishable. Wow!
All of the hits. Damn!
Wow! Sukin, no fear.
Uh-oh. Wow! What? I mean, that was a little unnecessary there, man. Yeah. Unnecessary roughness, flag on the play.
Yellow card on the field.
Yeah.
Wow.
Taking back 5 yards, first down.
Rocking the Zafina. I thought he was going to switch over to Geese, but Sukin himself has been playing a lot of Geese, so maybe Weapon X recognizes that and he's going to stick it out with Zafina. But I'm not too sure what he could have done better because Sukin was just kind of a step ahead.
Well, we'll see. Maybe. I mean, this is what we were talking about with Sukin in his previous set, right? Just rushing back into an instant rematch, not taking the time between the sets, etc.
Yeah.
We'll see if it pays off for Weapon X, though. I feel like Weapon X has always been the player that just goes right back into the game again, though.
Right. I like that from Sukin, using the balcony break and then setting up an animal stance to make him guess a 50-50. Beautiful whiff punish with the wall standing 1-2. Sidewall.
Hey.
Oh, how's he going to adjust it? Sidewall again.
Damn, the mid again?
Goodness.
Nicely done.
I love that move. Just looks like a step up to the streets, boom, like, you know, and then they're going to start breakdancing.
Oh, man. Well, Weapon X, you know, like I said.
No duck. Oh, good challenge. I like that challenge a lot.
Man, he wanted to get a kick there for the counter hit. Pressure.
Gets the second hit. Oh, my goodness.
One haha step. That's all he needs.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good for evading highs because you can do back 3+4 down back to turn around, crushing highs. And it creates a little bit extra more room for you, too.
Yeah, and you saw Weapon X clearly thought he was in range for the rage drive there, but the haha stuff, all of a sudden Sukin's gone.
Yeah, Sukin uses it a lot, even in his neutral play, as we see here. A lot of backdash, then do the back 3+4, then down back to gain a little bit more space.
Yeah, Weapon X, though, tournament veteran, a lot of years of experience against Lei. You saw the low parry there against the Razor Rush. Back turn hop kick, though, finds its mark.
All right, he's going to set something up. Yes, sir, the roly-poly.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow, Tarantula 1+2 crushing the low to take that round. Weapon X pulling ahead.
Yeah, a lot of the mids out of Tarantula stance, or any stance basically, are been hitting Sukin. I think he got caught with that one low the first game, and he's like, oh, man, I got to look out for the lows.
He's setting something up. I think he went into the wrong stance, though. I think he meant to go into Mantis. Uh-oh.
Wow, yeah, that was so
Big
far,
drops.
too. And life bars pretty close.
Yeah, Sukin picked it back up by the second hit of down 2-2 again. Oh, Weapon X twice in his whole set with that. Wow, both hits connected.
Sukin's in trouble here. Weapon X trying to close out the game too far.
With punish with just jabs and closes it out with the low. Beautiful stuff. Nice adjustment from Weapon X.
Yeah, down 3 to close it out there. And now we are tied. And we going to character select? No, he said no. I don't know what he's thinking. What do you think he should do here?
He's definitely going to stage. All right, he's definitely, yeah, taking that break.
You think Lei, though?
Yeah, I think Lei's a good choice. Lei's a good choice. I definitely don't know any other characters that could do it for him in this matchup.
Yeah, actually, that's a great point.
Yeah, because I don't think Eliza really excels in this matchup either. So,
get ready for the next battle.
All right, here we go. Switching over the stage. Sukin sticking it out with the Lei against Weapon X and Zafina. Kinder Jam. Wow, nobody
So
picks
rare.
this. Yeah,
Did he pick it on purpose?
I think so.
It's his daughter's birthday.
Hey!
Fight.
Game on. Final game. Loser bracket action.
This is their final life. Both these guys have to win this. Oh my gosh.
That was crazy. Counter Razor Rush. Oh, he's dead.
Oh my goodness. Sniffed out the desperation hop kick there. Actually counter hit it. Saw the spark, finished the string. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, counter hit confirmed there is really, it's not that hard to do, but you have to be like in the mindset to do it actually.
Right. The big visual key indicator is the spark on the first kick.
Yeah. And that first kick is huge by itself
Yeah.
too.
Cool. Yeah, trying to hit confirm that. I like that from Sukin, not just pumping it all out. Ooh, the high crush frames on that. The snake bites.
Damn it, back
blow.
Yo, he's going old school,
Oh, it
man.
comes back around.
DR Sukin in the house right now. It hit ground. What did you maybe try to get up with
Yeah,
something,
that's
right?
a quick rise catch. Quick rise catch. In the open, 4-4-2 will catch side roll or quick roll. Quick rise. What?
It's the Karate Kid.
He just let the auto low crush rock?
He knew.
Oh, dude, he's showing them all the stances. Drunken stance, tiger stance. Look at my stance now, girl.
Yeah, Sukin stands.
Oh, that's a launch. Combo convergence for Weapon X. Nice.
Can't get too overconfident here. Weapon X trying to bring it back while standing 3. Oh my.
God, that's so
It's close.
scary.
Here's Sukin on set point. The Weapon X has raised in the running one mix-up. I mean, it's not even really a mix-up, just the running one.
Yeah.
It's just something that Slade didn't have before, you know?
Exactly, yeah. No, you know, he actually had a slash kick before, but they actually moved the input from running 3 to be the same thing as 4-4-3. You could do running or 4-4-3 now.
That's why the 4-4-3 is so far now.
Yeah.
That's good.
You can literally start running into it. It's crazy.
Well, regardless, Sukin staying in the tournament, I think that means he makes top 8.
Yeah,
actually.
I think Sukin made it into top 8s on the loser side, so we're going to see him back here tomorrow on Sunday.
Yeah, so Weapon X goes home 9th place. I like the Zafina. I thought he was using Leroy, so it's good to see his Zafina out there.
Yeah, his
putting
Zafina was
in
doing
work.
pretty well, but Sukin, you know, he started getting a little tricky with the stances in that last game. Yeah.
That final game was interesting, right? Like, I mean, it was so different the way he approached the matchup versus the previous game.
Yeah, and there's a couple data things that he kept just in case, and he cashed it in at the right time. He recognized in the earlier matches that the drunken throw, he never broke it once.
Yep.
So he was like, all right, I'll wake him. I'm gonna keep it. comes back around anyway, so I got
It whiffed, I swear.
whoop. Oh, he thought it whiffed. Woo!
Yeah, I love the call out too with the crane stance.
Oh my god.
That was tight. That was tight.
Yeah.
That's character loyalty, Mike. Just saying. Coming up next, though,
You know-
look at this matchup.
What?
Yeah.
Sonkin Jr. up on this stage trying to make it into top 8.
Versus
against-
Runner Black.
Yeah. Sonkin also, you know, he kind of came around in tag 2 where he really showed that he has the chops.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's been in SoCal for a while.
Student
like,
of Just Frank James.
but we like to give him crap about that, right? like,
For being a student of Just Frank James?
I mean, like, because of what happened to James after that.
Yeah.
But Jumanji from Seattle, he is a student of Sonkin. I didn't know that.
What?
It blew my mind.
That is blowing my mind right now.
Yeah, Jumanji recently picked up 2, sponsored as well. Shout outs to him. But here we go. Runner Black versus Sonkin. And, this is loser's bracket. Runner Black could be eliminated by Sonkin here. Like, how wild would that be?
That is insane.
Before top 8.
That is insane. You know, he's
And
got
Sonkin is that kind of guy.
Yeah, he really is. Sonkin can do it. But sometimes Sonkin, I don't know, man. Sometimes he gets on this weird wavelength in the middle of a match when everything's going great. Like that Just Frank James problem.
But that's why he wins, though.
He really is a student of James. You know, that habit carries over.
Well, Runner Black going straight to Jin here. Sonkin with the Negan.
Yeah, not a very popular character, but very fun character, in my opinion.
Shoot.
LRK.
Uh-huh. Every time I play like against Negan, all I hear is God damn all day. Like,
You know, I just thought about it. If Sonkin is Sonkin Jr., then who the hell is Sonkin Sr.?
just Frank James. Oh my God!
Give me the knee.
Yo, is he gonna die? Rage Art? Rage Drive?
Unskilled. God dang.
That was a ton of damage. Caught him right at the wall there with the balcony break, and Sonkin gets the first round.
Perfect combo, too, to get that next wall with the rage drive for the unskilled. Perfect calculations from Sonkin.
Man, I want to learn that combo. That was cool.
Yeah. Negan's fun, man.
They gave him that new low, too, right, with the back?
Yeah. He has a new low out of intimidation.
Wow, how did that miss?
Oh. This is crazy.
Oh,
My God, he walked to him. Oh, my God, he put it right there.
It's not enough, though. It's not enough. The wall's in the way.
No.
Running Black has an opportunity here. Rage too far. The blue stuff!
That was sick because he was actually going to do the wall bounce version. It's going to chip anyways, and he was going to have an advantage. I love that option from Sonkin there.
You can never sleep on Sonkin.
No, sir. Ooh.
Okay, double electric. Here comes the pressure from Running Black. Here comes the combo.
Season 3 Jin. Plus frame. All right. Sonkin fighting out of it.
Good parry.
Can't do those strings on Jin. He could parry him, man. Oh, wow.
Laser scraper? Is that what it's called for Jin?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either, yeah. It's the laser scraper, though. No, sir.
Not that bad. Negan did get a nice adjustment for his wall standing 1-2 buff. I think hurts quite a bit for that.
Wow, the parry's coming up and Running Black.
Shove.
Dude, he just did it. He just stood up and did down for it, too.
That was sick. I like it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, Sonkin trying to close out his game. Power Crunch doesn't work out. He's flexing on him.
What
the parry, I can't believe he got a block after it. Electric's not a real electric.
God.
The block, rage mode now.
This is so scary.
I thought he was going to rage mode. What a block!
Oh, Sonkin on
I can't
fire.
believe he blocked it. And that's the thing about Sonkin, man. He is that type of player. You know, you put him up against like the hardest matchup possible, and then he eliminates the person for the tournament. Like how, why, I don't know. But then he'll lose to like someone like
Running Black right now. You know? He didn't even have headsets on before, so he couldn't take those off. Taking off his jacket now. So,
taking off the ears. Mr. Potato Head. You know?
Switching him out for these angry eyes.
What character did he pick? Did he stick with Jin? Did he go to Leroy? I wasn't looking.
I did not see either. This is scary though for Running Black. His whole tournament life is on the line right now.
And he gets Dragon's Nest without Leroy. Let's see what happens. I mean, he likes the stage with Jin anyway. This is the stage he used to pick before Leroy came out. So
this,
we'll see how it goes.
Octagon stage for Jin is great because those 1-2-4 sidewall festival, man.
Yeah.
1-2-4, 1-2-4, 1-2-4 all day.
All right, well, let's see what happens.
Yeah, keeps doing the parry a little too early. Thank goodness Jin has an auto block after the parry.
The right punish this time.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that auto parry is cheap.
Yeah.
The auto block, sorry. After the parry.
Ooh.
What the hell?
Missed the
Man,
combo.
He really likes hitting buttons. Oh, that was tight! Okay, double parry.
That was
2
sick.
hits, 2 parries, no problem.
Oh, no!
Dude, can you block that?
Yeah, you can, but you got to turn
You
around
like the back
differently.
forward thing, forward back or something?
Yeah, I think you got to tap forward.
Good.
Nice parry. Can't get too overzealous with those plus frame moves. The 1-2-4 carnival. Yeah, going for the mid. I like that.
Good parry to can.
Too much.
The rage drive, not gonna matter.
Why did he miss
I don't know. Oh my God, what a mistake! Why did he rage art?
happening?
He just had a rage art. He didn't need the rage drive, and now Sonkin on the board here. Catch it forward, or just forward. Oh my goodness!
Both these guys, big sloppy messes right now. Oh. Yeah, really picking his spots with those back 1+2s just in case he gets parried now. A lot more lows and stays.
No.
Nice duck on the high. That was clutch.
Why did he do laser scraper again? That's such an odd choice for
I
him.
don't even know why he uses it. Setting up the intimidation.
Nice. Good duck. Great duck. He recognized it. Sonkin had hit him with it before. That was a mistake. He's like, all right, well, I planned to see it on accident, and now I'm going to take advantage of it.
Ooh. Running Black getting the lead in this game.
I see you feeling yourself.
That ain't good for your health. Oh, this is why. Oh. A little too close for that carry. Oh, the 1+2 throw. Huge lead for Sonkin this round.
Great.
Again.
Dude.
I like the attempt. Oh, he's swinging. Oh my God, set point for Sonkin Jr.
This is crazy. Running Black may be eliminated 2-0 to Sonkin Negan.
This is so scary for Running Black. He's got to be feeling. Gets
Second
the
hit.
mid this time.
Laser scraper, bro. Duck it. Running Black looking great right now. LLRK.
Yeah, there
Nicely
it is.
done. All right, he's not over just yet. Oh, yeah, you just remembered. Oh, yeah, the wall bounce is good. I forgot about that.
Let me feel some moves out. Playing too much Leroy lately. Not back 1+2, forward 1+2. That's right.
But now Sonkin gets a second to think about it, and he's just going to run it back. Instant rematch, final game. Running Black versus Sonkin.
Same stage, too. You know, honestly, if your opponent likes a stage, sometimes I like taking it away from them.
Yeah, just take it away from him. Just the hell of it, right? Maybe Sonkin likes the stage, though.
But he had such a sick combo on Jungle Outpost.
That's true. It's very true.
Come on. He had the combos.
Did he say great?
Yeah.
He got kicked. He's like, great.
Great. At least it's not a punch.
It's like, I love my Frosted Flakes.
I'm into feet more than punches. Great.
Man, the challenges right now for Sonkin have been on point. 50-50.
Goes for the mid this time.
Ooh. What?
The parry's so cheap.
Nice block for Sonkin. Not enough to kill.
Wow,
Yo.
the desperation hop kick came out, but Sonkin jab into down forward 1, safe pressure. I like that.
I hate that that's down forward 1. I'm
Yeah.
going to hate that for the rest of this game. You
Yeah,
know,
it
like,
looks so ugly for a down forward 1.
it's not a down forward 1.
It doesn't even look like one.
Nope,
Yeah,
it's a back one.
his back one actually looks like a down forward one.
Yeah.
It's backwards for it. Ooh, Running Black trying to just close out this round any way he can.
Pressure and nice demon paw there. Running Black ties it up. Back and forth action. Final game.
Boosting out them fingers with them wavles at the end too. Sonkin not punishing that right.
Oh,
Nice! Running Black with the perfect punish. Jin is one of the few characters that can launch that low.
yeah. Right before that, there was a big whip from Running Black, and Sonkin could have down forward to him, but he didn't hit anything.
Ooh, Sonkin kind of freezing up right now. That game plan kind of falling apart. But here we go. He's cooking us something up.
He's not cooking it. Damn, girl! The wall's right there, though.
Yep.
Not enough to kill. Oh my God, the parry!
Yeah.
I knew that one was gonna get parried. Nice
Yeah.
parry, clutch stuff from Running Black. Set point for him.
He did the parry a little bit later. Earlier in the set, he was doing it too early. Gets the power crush.
Yo, that's cheap.
Yeah, this is season 3.
I hate power crush launchers.
I know, right? And power crush wall bounces.
Yo, Sonkin is going in right
Yeah.
now, though. He's feeling it.
Oh,
Third
no,
hit,
a little
though.
too much. A little too much.
He felt good.
Yeah, he needs to slow it down a little bit.
Look at the
Still has the lead.
Running Black's all caught up here. Double electric pressure doesn't work out this time. Sonkin trying to push him around. Down forward, 1-4 is going to catch him at the wall. LLRK for the win. Nicely done. Close set. Running Black. Gonna sneak on into that top 8 there.
Barely. Barely.
Oh,
Woo.
man. That
You
was
know
fun
he
to
was
watch.
feeling it.
Of course he was,
feeling
dude.
it.
That was look. If I'm in the 9th place matchup trying to get into top 8, I don't want to play Sonkin. I don't want to play Sonkin. Let me have anyone else. Give me
And
Knee.
especially
Give me
losing
JDCR.
the first
Don't give me
game.
Sonkin. You know.
Yeah, even Knee and JDCR,
Get him
not
out here.
Sonkin though.
You know. He's gonna do some crazy stuff. You know. At least you can plan out for those other guys.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
like you know their game plan.
Right.
Sonkin, you know, like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I
Hey,
don't know what's
he's gonna get up off the ground, hit down 4-2.
It worked. It did work.
He did it.
He had
That's
so
what he
much
do.
momentum, and Sonkin did so well.
He did.
so well.
Coming up next, we got Will Get Paid. Oh my goodness, going up against Avum.
Oh
Avum?
my god. He honestly said.
He always
pronounce
says
it-
pronounce it however you want. But
Yeah.
see, because of that, I always pronounce it however I want.
But I
in
want
multiple
him
ways.
to pick one. I just want him to pick one.
It would be nice.
Is it Avim?
Avim. Avim Levine.
Avim Damar. Jamar. What was that?
I don't know. But you got double Steve here, Mike.
Yeah, this is a classic boxing match.
Mm-hmm.
The weaving and bobbins. The bobbing and weavings.
There's a big old boxing match tonight, too.
Is
Wilder
there?
Fury, too.
Ooh.
That's like in an hour.
That's crazy. A lot of good old boxing. You know, personally, I hate this matchup. I refuse to play mirrors.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we could just Shoryuken each other all day and do like stupid stuff.
So do it.
And you could back one down too. Yeah, that hurts my feelings.
So why don't you do down back two? They're not going to block it.
They're going to low parry it. They're going to jumping
I'm
stop
going to up
it.
forward to that, man.
Yeah, you would.
I would.
You definitely would. You would definitely up for 2B. But here we go. Arizona Steve will get paid versus San Diego's Avon.
Oh, that's true. Arizona versus San Diego. Battle of the Steve Foxes.
Ooh. Avon signed up as Ryan player, playing Steve.
I like this name for him better. At least I can pronounce it.
Ooh, back one battles. Quick hook. Gets the flicker follow-up? No, just back one too. Not quite the wall. Yeah,
No
big
lead
lead from Avon here. High five!
High five!
High five! How's it good? Oh,
Feeling good.
Oh,
Damn! Got
the
him.
punch. The high five worked out.
High five.
He put it there. Oh.
Yeah, that was a great duck, great punish.
Combo, big damage for Will Get Paid. Down jab, pressure, back one.
Quick hook.
Uh-huh. Back fun. No, it's not that bad. It's only 12. Ooh, nice whip punch.
Damn!
The punch pairs are working out so well for Will Get Paid right now.
They've got all punches.
But Steve does have a couple punch parryable moves.
Yep.
Whip punishes the blue Sonic Fang with the non-blue.
This is nicely done.
Yeah, Will Get Paid just pulling out the more solid. Oh,
Exactly.
gets a quick hook of his own. Massage.
Damn, on wake up? Again? Oh my goodness, it's the pressure right now. He is feeling good. He's like, this? No problem.
I know, it's like a walk in the park for him right now. But Avon going straight into stage. Like, I wonder if
Maybe he's going to pick Brian.
he has a stage he likes, Violet System.
There it is. You're right.
But Run It Black always says, I don't know why he picks this stage, because he always loses on it.
Rudda Black said, play him like I play you. I don't know what that means.
Right? I don't
But
think he knows what that means.
I think Avon knows,
Hopefully.
but I'm curious about what that means.
Yeah, because these guys have been training together. So Run It Black, Speed Kicks, and Avon,
Yep.
all down there in San Diego. But here we go.
He's been training on that League of Legends.
Yeah, he has.
I heard it's really fun this season, though, so I'm going to get into it. I'm going to be in it. That's me for the next month.
No, don't do it.
I'm doing it.
No. We just got you back too. We just got the whole gang back together. Ooh. Avon, nice lead, but you know he just doesn't feel comfortable. I could feel the uneasiness. Oh my God! And you're getting hit by jumping stomp.
And Will Get Paid likes that, right? And I feel like jumping stomp, jumping hop kick, the delayed hop kick mix up is still legit. You just have to get your opponent to stand still for it. You see, you're laughing, but it's worked every time for Will Get Paid. Every time, Mike.
Oh my God! He tried to whiff punish. You know that's the thing. If you're whiff punishing Blue Sonic Fang,
Yeah.
if he wants a combo after it, he's gonna do a duck cancel, right? You have to punish with a mid or a low. So it's auto gonna high crush.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Because who wants to hit the blue stuff without a combo?
Yeah, that's true. Only a true genius.
I'm using it for the block range. What? Hey.
Nice. Kept it real safe with the sway one-ender.
Okay, and we
Ooh.
get a key charge. That's
sending a
exactly how Rudda
message.
Black plays.
That's what he meant.
Yeah,
Maybe that's what he meant. He charged this. Ooh.
maybe.
Nice
Who knows?
punish.
I love it, though. Down back three. Hit him with the jumping for damn.
Oh, man. Seahawk up.
Is he going to key charge back after this round when he wins? Let's see.
Yeah!
Let's go!
The main call! Oh!
Made it go. Is that your main call? No.
The shoulders, man.
Oh, man. Albatross 2 this time.
Oh.
Man, Rudda Black is yelling out there.
Aye.
Great parry.
Missed the duck into while standing 1-2. Got a down jab. Messing up Avon's whole sequence there.
Yeah, Avon looking great since that key charge. The second hit the blue
Sidewall. Convert. No,
Yeah.
he should have 4-2-1.
Oh, and here we go. Set point for Will Get Paid.
That's been working out so well for Will Get Paid. Down 4-2, duck cancel in. Missing the punish. Nice backdash. Sonic Fang for the whiff punish. Will Get Paid, though. Again, he keeps running that. Down 4-2, duck cancel into down jab or low.
Parry all day, too.
Avum not checking it. That is again. It's not free pressure.
There's
like
the duck
that.
doesn't launch. Tekken Tim did. And there it is. Will get paid. 3 rounds straight since the Avum rookie mistake. Key charging before it's over. You got to beat the man, then key charge. You don't do it in the middle of a game and then lose 3 rounds straight. It's embarrassing.
And he got reverse key charge right the next round.
That's what happens.
Man.
Look, it makes it hype. I enjoyed it.
I did.
But, if I'm Avum, I'm not enjoying it.
He's taking the wrong notes from Avery. He's definitely taking the wrong notes.
Oh, man. But nice stuff to Will get paid. Really close stuff. And you called out a couple things there at the end that Avum wasn't adjusting to.
Dude, he
had some
running
opportunities.
it. Yeah, he kept running down 4-2, duck cancel, down jab every time, or the low.
Yep.
And Avum did nothing in that whole sequence. It's not a free sequence like that.
Yeah, caught him off guard, though, right?
Yeah, if you block a down 4-2 in the Steve mirror, you could return the favor with another down 4-2. But, yeah,
It happens.
It is.
It happens. But that was a fun match to watch, and we'll get paid. Going to be moving on into the top 8.
Yeah, loser
side, right? Yeah, we thought he got eliminated early. We're like, oh man, that was so cool. He
yeah,
played
that
so well.
Springtrap match was
so close,
crazy.
right? Double slow mo.
Oh my god,
tight. That was a great match to watch. But here is the top 8 bracket. Kicking off things on the winner side, we got Goiji going up against VMGF. Goiji with the Leroy. VMGF was the Fang Wei we saw earlier, who took out Sukin. Then we've got Rixta, who sent Running Black to the loser bracket, going up against Springtrap. That should be a fun one. And then in the loser bracket,
we have BDG Umbra Witch coming all the way from Arizona, going up against Suikin from SoCal.
From SoCal.
Too many S's in his name. Okay, and then we also have Running Black, a.k.a. Avery, going up against Arizona's Will Get Paid as well.
All right, so there you have it. That is our top 8 bracket. That is going to be tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time. So it should be good to watch, isn't it? Man, you're looking at me like it's not.
It's 3 p.m. Pacific Standard
No way. Is it really? It's at 3. Wow. Like I said, guys, 6 p.m. Eastern time, 3 p.m. Pacific. See that save? That was pretty good, right?
Hey.
I nailed it. Boy, I was going to come here really late yet tomorrow.
That was actually, yeah, you were.
I was going to be pretty late. Oh, man.
Well,
But it should be a fun thing to watch, right?
Yeah, that was a fun top 16 to watch, honestly.
It was.
There was a lot of really close sets. Shout-outs to all the competitors, especially that traveled out here or even came to the venue today to participate in Dreamhack Anaheim.
Of course. And, let me ask you really quick, though. Who's your favorite tomorrow from the winner side of the bracket?
I got to put it on Ricky, my boy.
You think so?
Yeah, man.
I think Goiji's going to upset a lot of people.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think people are ready for his
strong.
Leroy.
Yeah, Goiji's looking strong. And I know he's been picking only the strong characters, right? Like Leroy, Zafina. Right?
Good idea.
It's like, yeah, dude wants to win, and he has the potential to do it. So he's definitely going to be a scary person to look out for. But, yeah, I'm not too sure. Who's he going up against? Goiji? Oh, BMG. Yeah.
VMGF.
He actually surprised me a lot against that Sukin match.
Right.
Like the way he was threading the needles with the shoulders and none of them were blocked. And I was like, dude, the clutch on that man was phenomenal.
It was.
And he's not a player I'm too familiar with either.
No, but he's obviously very, very, what's the word? He's like really compact, but he's very patient, right?
Yeah.
So he knows to take his time. He's not in a rush ever, very solid. It's very fun to watch,
Yeah,
especially with Fang.
I was
That's a
very
great
impressed by
way
his
to
play.
be a Fang player.
That is the perfect way to be a Fang player. Just annoying enough with your pokes, but don't ever miss your shoulders, man, because those hurt.
Oh, yeah,
Those
and he
hurt.
brought out stuff like the bigger stuff, like the side step 4. Like he saved it. He wasn't just like spamming a lot, fishing for it a lot.
I love the way he set that up too for Sukin. He did like side step 4 on an Oki situation, made Sukin get up into it, did the longest delay on it. So it's like bet it, bet your reactions right now.
And then you got Springtrap, who he came out the law, didn't work. It's like I still got an Eddie, and that worked out fantastic.
But we got to see, man. Running Black still in there. It was looking a little shaky for him.
Loser bracket, though, man. It's hard. It's a hard run.
It is tough. It is tough. He's going to have to win a lot more games. And, yeah, it's not going to be easy for anybody out here. But we'll see tomorrow in the top 8.
At 3 p.m.
3 p.m.
Pacific.
Yes. 6 Eastern.
Yeah, so that does it for us here today for Dreamhack Fighters, for Tekken at least. We will see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. for the top 8.
Yes, sir. Bye.